Hi future millionaires, you're back with the Debt to Millionaire Daily. I'm John and today I'm going to talk to you about why cold calling doesn't work and why you should be using any kind of free or paid advertising instead. When you call someone up on the phone to try to offer your services to them, you're just a stranger calling out of the blue. They don't know anything about you, they don't know how credible you are, how reputable you are, whether you're legit or not, or whether you're just trying to scam them, or whether you're going to act in their best interests. But with a paid or free advertisement, person is coming to you, they're finding you, and that just puts you in more of a position of authority and credibility because they're wanting something from you. They've approached you rather than you approaching them. It's a whole different dynamic. For example, in my serviced accommodation business, we rent properties from landlords, so we rent houses and apartments and we use them for short-term rentals. The way I used to find landlords to agree to let us use their properties for our business model in this way is that I'd find their listings for their properties for rent on a website like Craigslist or Gumtree or something like that. I'd just call them up out of the blue and I'd explain the business model to them. But I realized that it didn't matter what I said, no matter how much I perfected my script, used all the different techniques of influence. At the end of the day, I was just a guy calling out of the blue and they didn't know if I was legit or not. So probably 9 times out of 10, they just wouldn't even hear me out. So I decided I had to change strategies, and my business partner and I decided that we were going to trial a Google advertising campaign. So the way that works is we set up some ads through Google Ads, which show up when people search things through the Google search engine. For example, if they searched property management in Manchester, which is where we're based in the UK, or maybe they search something to do with being a landlord, I set our advertising campaign up so that our ads would show up for those keywords. So when they're searching for property management services, they would find our ad, click onto it, click through to our website, and eventually fill out our contact form, and then I would call them on the contact details that they provided. It's a whole different dynamic doing it in this way. So instead of me calling them, me going to them, asking them for something, they're coming to us. They're coming to us and they're wanting something from us, our property management services. It puts us in the driving seat. I don't do cold calling at all anymore. I just don't think it's the most effective use of time. Of course, you've got to have a bit of money behind you to do the advertising campaign. I didn't at the time, being in a ton of debt, but my joint venture partner, he was able to fund the advertising campaign and we got it going with just a few £100 testing different ads out. Now, currently, we spend about £30 a day. It's probably about $40 a day on paid Google ads. We have more leads for landlords who want us to rent their properties from them with our services than I can even remember off the top of my head. So in summary, don't do cold calling where you're asking someone for something. Have them find you either through free ads on social media or through a website or a blog or any kind of content that you create yourself. That's an advertisement. Or through a paid ad where maybe they find you in search results or they find you on a paid social media ad. In that instance, they're coming to you and it just changes the whole dynamic, puts you in the driver's seat. So with all that said, thanks so much for watching. Smash the like button if you enjoyed the video. Consider subscribing to the channel. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss a video. Check out the blog, Debt2Millionaire.com. I'm also on social media at Debt2Millionaire, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.